Hand sanitizer, anybody? Hand sanitizer.
I'm sorry if anybody start coughing in here because of the disinfectant spray, but y'all know what's going on.
Yep.
What's going on, YouTube? We
another
back again,
boy.
trying to make sure we good here. As you can hear the ruffling sounds of our gloves and disinfectant spray.
Ain't no corona over this way.
Yeah,
Nah,
we don't
not
got
at all.
we don't got time for
We ain't
that.
doing all that.
We got the disinfectant wipes. I hope y'all can see this.
On
Plastic
We
gloves,
got
you
the
feel me?
hand
that.
sanitizer.
Man, Lysol, Clorox,
Oh
we
yeah,
ready.
you know what
All
I'm
that
saying?
stuff.
All of that.
We
Go
ready.
support Soldier Boy and buy his soap. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody buying no bootleg Soldier Boy soap.
Why? He done
Soldier soap.
Soldier
Oh,
soap.
hell no.
No. No.
Big Draco soap.
I
I
feel,
do not approve.
Unfortunately, I feel that it only kills 80% of germs.
Damn, only
Hey,
80.
right
you
now-
said 70 for real, for real?
22.
It might as well
60.
be 28
Hot
for real.
60 for real.
A hot 60.
Oh my god.
Anywho,
What-
you know what it is. What's up?
Oh, you
What it
taking
is?
off?
What's up? What's up?
And a nigga get on them guts.
Okay, but can I make sure I have a whole like protection? You know what I'm saying? Quarantine before you even come into the space, because
Oh, yeah,
I
definitely.
don't know what you've been at and whatnot.
Jacob took his gloves off.
Uh-oh.
We got a code 2319.
Sorry,
Code
sorry.
Start doing that.
2319.
Sorry doing that.
Cold 20.
But-
Let me hit that hand sanitizer. though.
Yeah, everybody get a dab of hand sanitizer on this episode. You know what I'm saying?
Big
You
facts,
gotta
no
stay
cap.
clean out here. You know what I'm saying?
'Cause-
But what's going on, YouTube? We back in here. The fort is staying clean and healthy because we don't got time for none of this Corona, not the beer. Going around trying to, you know what I'm saying, attack all of these
You know what's
people
crazy,
in
bro?
the country. What's going on? What's crazy?
What zones me out is the fact that this is becoming such a huge deal that they're urging people to wash their hands. Like washing your hands shouldn't be a normal thing already.
You be
Yeah?
surprised on how many
Oh, no,
people
trust
don't
me.
wash their hands.
Y'all be like, bro, y'all
Boy.
should literally be washing y'all hands
You
all the
nasty.
time.
If you don't wash your hands after you use the bathroom,
That's gross.
you're nasty.
That is gross.
You're
That's
trifling. That's all I'm gonna say.
Truly.
Yeah, I seen some online. There was this girl from, I want to say, like the Bad Girls Club, Atlanta.
Oh, jeez.
And she said she don't wash her hands in her own house.
She don't
'Cause
touch
she
her
said-
water or something?
She said, it's my house. What am I touching that's that dirty?
Oh.
And she
Oh.
said, my hand's not touching my butt. The paper, the tissue is.
My
Anywho.
gosh. Anywho, we're going to get into some stories about that. But today we are here to talk about, of course, none other than the coronavirus that has been spreading like wildfire here in the world. I can't even go say United States, in the
No,
world.
it's actually
Because this is a
world.
worldwide,
Epidemic.
I don't want to, epidemic is a better
It's
word.
a
I didn't want to say
pandemic.
crisis
It's
because
a
I don't feel like
pandemic.
we're there yet. But the way people are acting in certain instances is becoming like it. I know at my job, we've tried to order some hand sanitizer, some cleaning products on Amazon, and they all sold out.
Facts, bro.
Stores are literally getting to the point where they're going to be limiting customers on how much cleaning supplies and sanitation stuff you can buy,
Bro.
because everyone's going in there trying to buy up the whole stock, and it won't be nothing left.
It's gotten so bad that most major colleges and universities are shutting down.
That's
You know,
still crazy to me.
my
Like literally, like
school ain't
UC,
here.
is NKU closed?
No, yep.
Oh, they
NKU's
finally
closed.
are.
NKU
About
I
time.
am
They was
highly
taking their
upset.
time
Every
with that.
every from what
Same.
I've seen, just about every major college in the area, in the tri-state area, has been closed. So NKU, UC, OSU,
Xavier,
Cincy
IU,
State,
Berea,
yeah,
all
like,
that.
They closing like it's crazy. Like
Man, that is insane
But
to
you
really
know,
think.
you know what's really crazy? We didn't even introduce ourselves, and we skipped over a whole segment of stuff.
We ain't scared. We was gonna get to it. We gotta talk
Right.
about what's going on in the world, because this is a state of an emergency because of this corona, no beer virus. Keep on. Yes, I'm gonna keep saying that. You got a problem with me fighting me about it. Anywho,
but if you don't know, now you know. This is the foe.
Yer.
I am the one and only Jacoby Watson.
Yee,
Oh, so it's your boy
Yeah.
DJ ASAP Jubilant, aka Young Gear Meshi,
Young Sim.
in the.
Shade.
Oh, wow, that's
That was
crazy.
that was funny. That was funny.
Wow,
That was
threw
funny,
off
though.
my whole train of thought. But like
Where
I
you
was
gonna cut
saying,
like?
it's your boy DJ ASAP Jubilant, aka Young Gear Meshi, in the cut like the cure for this coronavirus.
Yes.
In the cut like people's sense of regular common sense, because people don't know how to act when stuff like this
Yep.
happen. And in the cut like Rudy Gobert's feelings, because he is the entire reason that the National Basketball Association has shut down, and I got a problem with it
That
because
is
he was
still
making fun of
wild.
it.
That wasn't. And you know what's crazy though? A lot of this stuff happened within the course of one day.
Within
Oh, yeah, it didn't take much
a
time.
24-hour span,
Yeah, it
bro.
didn't even take much time.
And it's your boy, Jerdo.
Oh man, all right. It's your boy TJ. And yeah, so we are the four, as you have heard, and we're gonna get into these topics that we're gonna talk about. So, gentlemen, I would like to start off this conversation asking y'all, what was y'all first initial thoughts when y'all were first hearing about the coronavirus, when it started to kind of come up in the media? Not where we're at today, but like I say in a couple weeks ago. Yeah, what was your first? I was like, what you used to think like?
I thought this was gonna be like every media sickness flu virus in the world.
Big distraction.
It was just gonna pass over in 2 weeks. I still kind of think that it is a distraction somewhat, but this is the first time that we're seeing effects happening on a global scale that we've been seeing it in the past 24 hours, 48 hours, however you want to look at that. But I honestly assumed it was just a distraction from the government, like always.
What about you, Mel?
So it's funny because my first thought of this was the same as my first thought of the day today, which is, bruh, how did we get here, bruh? Because I just woke up and was like, how did we get to this point, bruh? Like everything was, well, as smoothly as it possibly could have been going in 2020, even though 2020 has been
it's been wild.
Wild year.
I won't say it's been a trash start, but it's like
we've almost had World War III. Kobe passed away. Not only that, the Corona's fooling. On top of that, Trump's still fooling. You want to tell me any highlights? Pop Smoke passed away as well.
Uzi dropped.
I'm not. Well, I mean,
Uzi can't save the coronavirus.
I'm not gonna lie though. Like these first couple months, it might as well just be 2019, the DLC. Like really, that's like if we're being honest.
The dark side of that.
Boy, literally. This is like it's just a continuation. Like
talk about some enter at your own risk.
Truly enter at your own risk.
But yeah, bro. So I'm just like, dang, bro. We really like. Lord Jesus, bro, this is wild. That's all I can say.
Jerdo, what is your thoughts? I know I've talked to you earlier about this, and I know you have a whole theory on this being a distraction.
Oh, I'm 100% sure it's a distraction.
Even today, you still think that?
It's swaying my opinion, but this is what they do best.
Okay, so tell me your first initial reaction.
So initially, I'm like, oh, here we go again with another Ebola or a swine flu or H1N1 or whatever they Zika, whatever they. Well, that is real. That's from mosquitoes. But all these different things happened before, so I'm like, oh, this ain't nothing new. And then I see it started traveling a lot.
Big fool.
And I'm like, all right, only old people dying from it. Well, mostly old people are dying from it. So I'm like, okay, cool. It ain't affecting us. And then it happened to NBA players. And then they canceled the NBA season.
It was affecting people before the NBA got involved, to be honest.
The fact that they started shutting stuff down, that's what really let me know, like, hold on. What y'all really doing? Because, like, them expressing, like, how it just has the same symptoms as a cold and is cured the same way with rest and everything, it's just like, why are y'all making this such a big thing? I feel like it's something that y'all are not trying to have us see. So for y'all to be putting this much emphasis on this, because they talking about shutting down workplaces, they shutting down schools, and I'm just like, bruh,
they literally have shut down the country, bro.
Literally Italy, and I want to say
they're quarantined.
Yes, the entire country's in quarantine.
Italy is quarantined. Italy is also not. The country has decided that they haven't. They're not going to be paying mortgages to people.
Yep.
Yeah, and yesterday in a 24-hour span, they had 200 confirmed death cases from corona.
Yep.
It's gotten so bad that the Cheeto in office said, "Ain't no more travels from U.S. to Europe. It's done."
Yeah,
it's big. So that was.
I thought he banned. I thought it was people coming in.
Yeah, it's people trying to come in from Europe.
Coming in from Europe, not so much. I don't think he never said anything about like banning people from going to Europe.
Nah, it's just you ain't coming back.
Yeah, you ain't coming back.
Yeah.
You're going over there. Oh, all right, we'll see you.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, my first initial thoughts was definitely the same with like it's just another disease that's just going on, you know, because like when you remember all the other ones in the past, they kind of came and went and then we just stopped talking about them.
Yep.
So I'm just like, bro, okay, I'm just gonna hope like this is just gonna blow past, like, you know, maybe this isn't as crazy. Then I started kind of seeing stuff at my job at Amazon, them talking about like, yo, we finna let people be excused from work because, you know what I'm saying, there's corona going crazy. I'm like, Amazon don't never let their employees, you talking about they ain't got to come in because they don't want to come in. especially if they not even sick or they afraid they're gonna get sick. So I'm like, okay, that was like my first sign. Then like I'm seeing like more and more stuff, and like y'all saying like the suspensions and the cancellations, and I'm like, dang, like it's that bad. And it was like, you know, people was like, yeah, like I've been talking to more and more people, and they've been like going more in depth about how serious this actually is. It's not something that we should take lightly. And yeah, so now I'm kind of like where Adam is, like I'm half and half, because like a part of me does want to be like, okay, everything's gonna be cool, but the other half of me is like, we might be fucked.
I don't think we in that bad of a state.
I hope we don't get to
that's what I don't want us to have, is we get to that point. So with that being said, with our initial thoughts, now we can kind of discuss what's going on as of today in March 12th of this recording. So by the time this is out, it's probably gonna be way more stuff that's probably gonna happen. But as of March 12th,
2020,
starting from the city, and we'll work our way up to the world. As you kind of heard, we talked about how Europe people can't come over here. Cincinnati itself has already canceled their Res Day opening parade, which I know people are hurt.
Big hurt.
Technically,
they suspended it.
Technically the Res opening day parade has not been canceled.
Yeah, it's just until further notice.
As of right now, the MLB has declared that all spring trainings across like all the teams' boards, that spring training has been canceled. And opening days, at least as far as the Reds, they said opening delay could be delayed as far out as 2 weeks.
Sheesh.
So, but as far as the opening day parade, I haven't heard anything of them canceling anything like that. But almost just about every major college in the state of Ohio,
CPS, Cincinnati State,
OSU, UC,
CPS.
CPS is also joining the way. Well, that just happened today with definitely with the state of emergency. The governor just declared today, like all public schools in Ohio will be closing for 3 weeks, I believe, starting next week. So a lot of schools are starting to like close down for a while, so they can figure out what they're gonna do.
That's so wild.
They could have did this back when we was in high school.
I think he said the same thing, bro.
CPS ain't never closed down ever.
So if you went to CPS, Cincinnati Public Schools, you know they were barely closed, even if it was snowing for real.
They said, "Dang, it's 0-degree weather outside." Ooh,
bundle up,
bundle up.
You be all right.
Put some plastic on your boots. You be all right.
Tussin on there, you be good.
Facts. Ain't no fussing with the tussin, boy.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy from like the stuff going on in the city. So a lot of city events is getting postponed or on hold, and or if not canceled. It's even gotten to the point I've seen a sneaker shop downtown is even like pushing back they first come first serve on some releases. Like they're even saying like, you know, they're gonna do an in-store raffle. They're not gonna have people outside just camping because there's just like no point for the most part. But yeah, and then from there, not only Ohio's being affected by this, but the country is also being affected by this. So with things like Coachella being pushed back to October, South by Southwest has been canceled.
I'm salty, bro.
Yup.
What else? Live Nation. They're saying that they Live Nation as a whole, they were saying that they're thinking about canceling a lot of their artists' stores.
Hey, watch out, because I'm supposed to see Brent Faiyaz.
Yeah, because like a lot.
I don't need this Corona messing it up, man.
Because that could possibly affect the Weeknd, his tour, because he was having a tour this year. A lot of artists that are under Live Nation, that like any of them, that if they were like getting set for a tour this year, the coronavirus could have like, they haven't officially said like, oh yeah, this is all going to be canceled, but Live Nation is looking to like postpone a lot of these artists' tours, which is messing up a lot of. Is going to mess up a lot of their money. Not even that, but for people that are in the gaming world, E3 has been canceled. They haven't said anything much about it, but there's a chance that Evo 2020 could be postponed or canceled or anything like that. What the thing that's been getting me concerned with all these cancelings, with all these postponings, a lot of this stuff is like, there's a lot of money that's about to be missed out.
Oh, and you know who making all the money? Boom.
Bruh, the stock market crashed.
That's what worries me the most of with this coronavirus is not so much like I'm worried for people that are like getting infected, but
it can shake our economy.
I was like, this is gonna do a lot more damage economically wise than in terms like comparing it to like a death toll or anything. Yeah. Economically, we're about to be getting hit. Like the U.S. is about to take a little.
They said this might be as bad as 2008.
Yeah, like if we actually like go to like closing all working places like in separate states and everything, it'll be all bad because the government even said they don't have enough money to fund everyone to get money.
Oh, I know. Oh, we knew knew this.
So it's just like we already in enough debt.
And
Big debt.
I'm glad you said that because that brings me to my next Surgeon General's warning. So, people, and y'all know who I'm talking to.
Word.
Do not be like, dang, ain't nothing to do today. I'm in the house bored. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go riot. I'm going to go loot. Do not start looting and riding in the streets because your job is shut down or whatever. You feel like you need a new TV, whatever, because you know people don't know how to act whenever something's shut down.
That is very true.
That is very
Like,
true.
Yeah.
so
I didn't even think of that.
don't do that. Because, you know, people love to ride and do all types of stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
And y'all know who I'm talking to.
That's crazy. Yeah, like just like stuff like that. I know they said Fast and Furious 9 has been pushed back a year. Be like production. Yeah, a lot of stuff is definitely gonna mess it up. I think right now the country's like in a state where they're definitely trying to be like, okay, we're gonna just see what we can get happen or done within March. And if it's still going on, then it's like, yeah, we might be screwed because it's like such an easy virus to like spread, and it's very contagious. And this status is like some people can have it up to 2 weeks and don't even know they have it. Like, I know, who's the basketball players that's got it right now?
Rudy Gobert, little ugly ass.
And then y'all just said two other players who got it just recently.
Donovan Mitchell and Moutier.
Emmanuel Moutier. Also, one
Tom
of the
Hanks and his wife got it.
one of the coaches for a soccer team over in Europe, he just confirmed the case with it. I'm just like,
even Disneyland shutting down for that rest of March.
Disneyland shutting down.
That's
bruh.
crazy.
New York City is in an entire state of emergency right now.
Yup.
Yeah. Everything's so close knit there too.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people in a small place.
Yep. And that's just I think like that's the biggest thing that like a lot of people are like freaking out. Like why they're like people because I've been seeing a lot of people like I don't understand why everything got to close and da 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 da. Y'all gotta realize the biggest thing with this virus is crowd control.
Yup.
Because there's like if you have an area, especially like because that was the perspective I was put into earlier when I was watching this YouTuber Maximilian Dude when he was talking about E3 being canceled. You have to realize there's like with a lot of these situations they're just canceling events that are gonna attract hundreds, thousands of people. And if one person could have it among those thousands of people and that could spread, do you realize that could like, and especially with those types of events, people are coming in from all over the country. So you have an event like that and then that spreads, next thing you know, boom, you put up an overall map of how many states have the coronavirus, and next thing you know, it goes from 10 states not having it to like 2 or 3 left that are like that don't have reported cases yet. Like this is like this is definitely like hurting us, but y'all gotta realize a lot of this is crowd control because of the fact that it's easy to spread, it's easy to contract. Even if you may not realize it, go get tested for it.
Facts.
You really never know.
Now, with that being said, speaking of like definitely a lot of people traveling and whatnot, one pro of the coronavirus or a good thing about it is a lot of flights. It's a good and a bad.
They big cheap.
A lot of flights are cheap right now. So I gotta ask y'all, would y'all take advantage of any?
Boy,
yes.
I'm seeing round trips to LA for like $57, $80.
You said Frontier selling Miami trips right now, round trip for 10 days for $74.
That's really good.
If my check is good enough, I am gone next week. Because we just got an extended break.
I would definitely I would definitely take advantage of it, but I would have to go through like double like what I would normally go through in terms of preparing for out of town, just because of the fact that like you have to realize if y'all gonna do this, y'all gotta realize how many public areas y'all are gonna be exposed to, and between an airport, being on the plane itself, and then going to a whole new city, state, whatever. And you don't know people down there, like you don't know like Miami, LA. A lot of people have it on the West Coast.
Just book your trips, especially in Washington State.
Yeah,
oh my gosh.
Washington. Yeah, that's where I was first hearing it.
So I definitely take advantage of it, but I'd also be like, I honestly might be showing up to the airport in the hazmat suits because I ain't trying to catch nothing.
Just book y'all trips. Just book y'all trips hella far in advance. Take advantage of them while you got it right
that's
now.
Why you said that's why I just started looking up.
Yep. Good luck with that. Yeah, you gotta be for real on that because you're dealing with a lot. I feel sorry for the people that work at these places because they have to deal with a lot of traffic of a lot of people going in and out of the states, and you don't know who has what.
Yep. Because I was reading, I saw a Facebook post earlier before we even started recording, and it was like some to all the people at schools that are like getting canceled, or like classes that are getting canceled. A lot of, because they were saying like a lot of y'all don't realize a lot of people, there are a lot of college kids who rely on like meal plans and like college campus services to like eat, have clean clothes and stuff like that to get by on a daily basis. So for a lot of these campus, like big campuses that are like shutting down and stuff like that, that can have a negative effect on a lot of like younger people, especially like college students,
especially
like
the international kids.
I didn't even
away from home, so like
I didn't even think of it. I didn't even think of it like that until like after like reading that post. So
like as a UC student, I'm definitely not rocking with them canceling classes like this.
I was like,
personally, I do not like online classes at all. Yeah. So the fact that all my classes are now forced to be moved to online classes, which creates more work for the professors and us, because they got to think of all new stuff to give to us that we got to turn in weekly now.
Especially for professors that don't even like to do stuff online. Because I've had professors really. If it's not like in class, then there ain't about to be no online thing for it.
Hey, bruh, I don't know who playing this game of Plague Inc. or whatever, but y'all got to stop.
God.
Okay,
you said Plague.
Have you ever played Plague Inc.?
No.
So it's a phone game.
It's a phone game where you like start a new disease and you put it in one country or whatever, and you just spread it throughout the world.
You know, it's funny. Speaking on that, I know someone was saying how they just recently saw the movie Contagion. If you if y'all remember the trailers to that, stuff like that. And they're saying like it's pretty scary on how like on point it is of like what the situation we're at hand. And right now there's still no known cure yet for it. They just know that dogs aren't affected by it, and they're running low on extremely rare lab mice to run the test on. Yeah. So they're struggling to find a cure. Also, I need them to hurry.
Also,
African skin is resistant to it.
That is not true. I was just about to say also
you
for those.
Oh,
I was until I figured out that was just a rumor that the internet loves blowing up because black people on the internet are
if that was true, we would not know how to act. If black people,
they didn't know how to act on Twitter until they found out that NBA players got infected by it.
Was the NBA?
They was like, hold on.
Everybody was like, hold on, wait.
Literally, I was like, y'all don't know what this means. That means we can get it.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna get it. I'm just speaking that into existence.
But at the same time, there have been like reported cases of people contracting the coronavirus, and then their immune systems being able to fight and get rid of the disease.
Yeah.
True.
It's funny. I saw someone post another Facebook post. Facebook. You see all the wild stuff on Facebook.
Yeah.
Someone was saying that they think this is a conspiracy theory to distract attention from the 5G towers that are starting to be built around the country. And I was looking. I'm just like,
don't even know what that is.
Boy.
When I heard,
you want to enlighten us?
It's crazy. I still did. I should have looked it up because when I heard 5G tower, go ahead.
Oh, you talking about for like the
that's
phones?
That's what I'm thinking. Like for phone.
That's probably what they talking about.
I think that's what I was.
What's so bad about 5G tower?
Right. Yeah. I got 5G.
I think it's just the fact that because with the 5G technology, they're making phones and stuff like ridiculously fast. Like phones are starting to become becoming a lot more powerful due to 5G towers, and plus I'm sure there's I'm sure if you're smart enough, you could do some technical. There's probably some other benefit that a 5G tower has. What's that look for?
You said China are pushing the theory that the U.S. Army brought the virus to Wuhan.
Oh God!
Now everybody about to start pointing fingers.
No. Honestly, it doesn't make it. I can see that because Iran's ex-president, he claims that the mutated coronavirus was is a weapon of war that they created.
Honestly, I could see it.
Because
you notice how it's killing all, and me and Nadia were talking about this earlier because she said the same thing. She was like, it's funny how all those people in China and everything were dying, but when we got it over here, it's highly controlled and they fixing everything quickly, but over there, it's so much more harsh and everything. And I'm just like, it could be something concentrated that for those people over there, whose body adjusted to that type of weather and everything, it could be.
But also, China is such a super populated country.
That's another thing. It could spread even easier.
New York has declared that they won't close schools because homeless kids have nowhere else to go.
Dang.
Valid.
So that is, I was like, and that's because that was the one thing that I was thinking too. I was just like, with a lot of these schools and stuff being shut down so suddenly. like you gotta think like, what are people about to do for these next couple weeks?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I
They are
literally, but
gonna
that's
be-
why I said, bro, y'all. I know we not gonna have nothing to do for these next couple weeks. Please do not start going down the street into the stores, riding, doing stupid looting stuff.
Also, for any college kids that are going to be displaced by like a lot of their schools are closing, U-Haul is offering 30 days of free storage to like college.
Oh,
the college
That's hot.
for college
That's
like
hot.
students that are being displaced
That's
because
hot.
of like their schools suddenly shutting down and stuff. So
Facts.
just know like if y'all need somewhere, just know
Especially-
U-Haul got y'all. So.
Especially international students,
Boy.
because they over here. With
they struggling
nothing.
for real. the
But
most.
hey, not F all that. But look, as long as my graduation commencement ceremony don't get canceled, that's all I care about.
Hey,
The date
man.
is gonna be changed.
That's fine.
More than
As
likely.
long as I can still walk across the stage, I'm cool with that. Because
Yeah.
if I got to, I will build a stage my damn self. And I will. Da, 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 da.
This guy.
For real.
Hey, I ain't mad at that energy.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
mad
that's
at
the
that energy.
U.S. president
Also,
song.
shout out to Mark Cuban.
Oh, yeah.
For y'all, those y'all don't know, he's the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. He said he is he's gonna be paying all of the arena workers for the time missed out on because
That's what's up.
like them not being able to play games or not.
Mhm.
Basically from for people
Bruh.
that won't be generating any money income because of stuff like
Bro.
this shutting down.
We was watching the game. We were watching the Mavericks and the Nuggets game in the middle, and I just seen the headline, and I was like, "Does that say NBA season suspended for the rest of the year?"
I was
Yep.
on Twitter and I saw that, and
I was
I was
like,
like,
hold
"Oh,
on.
are they for real? Are they for real?" What?
I definitely like.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh."
And
I
then
know.
March Madness, no fans allowed.
No fans. The
I heard they just
XFL.
ended up canceling it today.
Did they
Honestly.
cancel it?
They canceled a few tournaments, but as
Few
far as the
tournaments.
actual big dance, I don't know if they've canceled it or not.
Mm.
But I do know this. I know the XFL pretty much done shut down today.
The XFL, yeah, they said they shut down, but they still plan to
Everybody
pay all
gonna
of
get
their-
paid.
to pay all of their payers for the rest of this season.
Yeah. So
But
I'm
they
kinda
said
sorry
that
about
from the 2021 season moving forward, they plan to play all of those seasons. Like they don't expect like anything else to be canceled.
I hope so.
Yeah, on the New York Post 4 hours ago, March Madness 2020 canceled due to coronavirus outbreak.
Wow.
Oh yeah, y'all didn't know that? Yeah, because
yeah.
I remember NCAA.
They talking
NCAA they
about
did say that they had planned to
no.
they has suspended any regular games left in the season, any championships, any playoffs. They shut all that down. They shut.
So
all
it's just
that.
gonna be a gap year for sports.
Pretty much,
Damn
yeah. It's
near.
slow for the sports
Damn
fans
near.
right now.
Hey,
I know
this is-
LeBron and them Saudi.
Bruh, this
Big
is
hurt.
the year. If you ain't never been good at video games, this is the year to get good. Because it ain't going to be nothing else to do.
I'm just waiting for people because like at some point like us as a country we got people gotta realize like there ain't never been a virus or nothing that made that is.
Well, I won't
that is-
say never,
No,
but
okay.
in our lifetime,
we haven't had anything in our lifetime that has resulted in such a domino effect.
yeah.
Because I have.
This is a
Yeah, not in
nasty
our
Because
lifetime.
I never would have thought that all this would have been shut down or canceled within a matter of 24 hours.
Yeah, bro, that shit's
That
fast.
is ridiculous.
Nobody, they don't want to take a risk.
I
Yeah.
wonder-
They don't- you know what I'm saying?
I wonder if this is how, like, polio, how hard that hit the U.S. in, like, the 40s. Because that's kind of like what I imagine this to be like. Because polio came out of nowhere. It was like,
I would
We
say
don't
it
know
was
what to
probably worse then because they couldn't control it like they can now, and they didn't have like the big social media and the media outlets to actually push it more.
Yeah.
True.
So I feel like it was like more so word of mouth,
true.
and then the few announcement that they had on the
True.
TVs back then.
Yeah. If you don't know what polio is, look it up. Just know it's a disease that pretty much make your legs go numb. And it's
Tragic.
not good. It's not a good disease. And it can result in death. So, yeah, man. Oh, Lord Jesus, bro.
Yeah.
Corona is really taking over, bro, making people change their lifestyles.
Yeah, literally. So
I just, y'all, please wash your hands. I don't know why you wouldn't do that in the first place, because that is nasty.
It's not even just like washing your hands. Like if y'all just take care of yourselves, like physically and like health wise, more than likely y'all will be fine and y'all will not contract like the coronavirus.
Corona.
Because a lot of the coronavirus, they really only like affect people who already have like an underlying health condition to them. It's not like, oh, if you're perfectly healthy, yeah, you're gonna get like, nah, like it can happen.
I mean, obviously, 3 NBA players got it. And I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they pretty healthy.
man, that's a lot.
I mean,
going
yeah,
on,
but
bro.
at the same time, though, like just because they're already healthy that doesn't mean that they don't have non-healthy habits.
That's true.
Because it's like Tim said, there are a lot of people who could go like throughout the day, touch so much stuff, and not wash their
Trifling.
hands.
It's Rudy Gobert's fault. That's all I'm gonna say.
It is Rudy Gobert's fault. You see him trying to play with it and was touching all the mics and stuff.
And now was what? You actually got the disease.
I'm so weak.
Unfortunately,
it's
cool
but,
fast.
and
it's just crazy, bro. Like, there's a lot of people I've seen like just on some like it was honestly just a pet peeve of mine. Of, like, we was gonna do an episode, which we probably gonna say later, just like things we dislike or just like what grinds our gear in a sense. And definitely one of my pet peeves is people that don't wash their hands, especially after they use the bathroom. That's just
Bruh, when you in the
nasty.
bathroom and
just see
someone
somebody-
literally use it and just walk straight out,
yeah,
bruh,
foul.
I be wanting to say something to him.
I did
I
it
do.
once, bro.
Like,
I did it once. I remember one time I went to a bar and this guy, I was waiting on somebody and I was sitting out like front and this guy, and the door was just, there was no door really. It was just you walk into the guy's bathroom, whatever, blah, blah, blah. This guy walks in there, literally gets done using the urinal. Just about to walk straight out, and I'm just like,
You not gonna
I
wash
was
your
like,
hands?
I was like, hey, bro, you gonna go upstairs and talk to all these girls in this bar and not wash your hands? He was like, bro, it's not like I got piss on them. I was like, what? Wait. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that your logic is you
Just
don't have
because
to
you
wash
ain't piss on your hands.
because he ain't getting not a damn
a lot of
drop
ways.
of piss on his
a lot
hands.
of-
Oh, in
he
case
feels like that excused him for having to wash his hands. I was just like, bro, you should just wash your hands regardless, whether you got piss on them or not. It's nasty.
And before y'all ask, yes, he was. Because I already know what's coming.
Yep. Yeah.
Yes,
well, I
he
was gonna say,
was.
in case y'all didn't know, when y'all pee,
Oh, that's what
you know it backsplash, right? Like, y'all may not see it or notice it, but y'all know it backsplash all that on you, right? You just can't notice it, right? So why not wash your hands?
I mean, regardless, you should
I
wash.
didn't know the stock market fell 10% today.
Oh,
Told
yeah.
you, bro, it's crashing.
That's why I said economy.
It's hurt. Yeah, bro. I didn't see people leave the stall and just walk right on out. Took a
Bruh.
fresh shit. Fresh shit. Just walk right on out.
Broadway,
Like everything okay.
Broadway theaters are shutting their doors until April 13th.
Oh, jeez. No, I can't go see the Lion King on Broadway.
You know damn well you
I
was about to
wasn't.
see the Lion
But maybe
King
I
on
wanted to
Broadway.
take that option,
You
okay?
talking about going to Miami, boy. You know damn well I ain't no
Hey,
Broadway.
stay in Miami too much. Hey.
See, I just hope this coronavirus don't start affecting music because this is supposed to
We
be a
gonna get-
hot year of
We gonna
music.
get Corona music.
I don't think. Nah, I don't.
Hold on, 'cause you just pissed
Well,
Did you just say Corona music?
No.
We gonna get the
For all of
Corona
you
album.
weird people that are looking up Corona porn, stop it. You need help because that's not okay, bro.
Like,
What is that? Like, how do you, like,
I ain't
what?
gonna-
it-
Corona
so
porn.
Is it
you
like-
already know I
it's like you-
looked
you-
it up
you-
after some niggas told me about it.
You just have like sexual intercourse with a person. You just give them Corona.
My nigga,
Like,
it's just Asian people with masks on.
I'm weak. I'm weak. They
Like they got
cashing
the
in off-
disease, my
They
nigga.
just cashing in off the name
And
itself.
bruh, hella of the videos, girl sucks the coronavirus out of them.
Oh my god.
I'm like, ah, hell
They
nah.
just cashing on the name itself.
I'm like, what is the internet
Hell
on, bruh?
Nah, I'm
Hey,
weak
we
as
gotta end the
hell.
episode on that, bro.
I'm weak as hell.
Oh my god,
We gotta
bruh.
end the episode
They will
on that,
truly
bro.
do anything for clout.
clout? Oh,
my
God, bro.
I am speechless.
I am
I-
flabbergasted.
We gotta
Big
end the episode
flubber.
on that, bro, because that's ridiculous.
Dang.
Yeah. On that note,
I didn't know they would. I didn't. That's
They wilding like that.
wow.
Well, for
Wow.
those that's into that, I don't know. You need some help.
Y'all got it.
Please
Y'all
stop.
Y'all got
Please
it.
stop.
Y'all got
Please
it.
Stop. Get some help.
Right.
True.
Future reference, please. I cannot stress this enough.
just wash your hands,
Please wash your hands, people. Clean yourselves. You could literally prevent this virus spreading by just being clean.
There are.
Good hygiene goes a long way.
I
It goes a
literally.
very long way.
I promise y'all. If y'all search, I promise y'all. If y'all look it up, yeah, I can.
It's brand
I
new.
literally.
I ain't
I'm on.
even-
I'm on Apple News right now, and then I've seen at least 7 different guides on 10 different ways you can avoid getting this virus.
That's
It's
70
possible.
ways, y'all.
Like, there are ways to do it. Y'all just
Y'all
gotta.
just gotta stick with it. So from the 4 to y'all, we want to encourage y'all to wash your hands if you're not doing that. And if you are doing that, keep up the good job. They got
Keep
the
hand
song
sanitizer
lyrics.
on deck.
Keep the hand sanitizer on deck. You know what I'm saying?
Lysol.
Don't forget. You know what I'm saying? spray your phone. You know what I'm saying? Spray your phone. You know
Actually,
what I mean?
make sure when y'all in, make sure when y'all in
you know
public
what I'm saying?
space, when y'all in public spaces, make sure y'all good. Okay, that's.
Shut
I
up.
was like,
I feel like I'm obligated to spray my phone.
You might as well, cause you know you touch your phone, you touch you know what I'm saying.
give me the damn lights off. I'm mad now. I gotta do it.
But do what you gotta do. Be safe.
2911
Please.
Harrison Avenue.
Shut up.
What?
I cannot stand.
They
bro.
don't know what that is.
Anywho, please make sure y'all looking into this. Stay safe. Please keep up with the news and what's going on.
The best way.
I like what he doing. Putting the phones in the
The
glove.
best way to fight a virus.
And what's up? You can actually still use your phone.
The best way to fight a virus and
Hold
to
on, for real?
protect yourselves. Can you really?
My phone
ain't
dead,
working
so
for
it
me.
don't matter. But the best
Oh
way.
wait. Certain buttons working.
Like
My
like
three
I
ain't
was
working.
saying,
Whoa.
the best ways to fight this is
It's working big
get
for you.
information about it. Don't be ignorant about the disease, because that's the worst thing y'all can do to yourselves is be ignorant.
Yep.
Speak on it, Jacoby.
Please spread the wellness, spread the good health. We will be watching is what's going on as well. If we have any more updated news in the future, we will definitely update you guys in the episodes. But this is a episode we just wanted to kind of cover since it's been going
It's
around
been
everywhere.
going rampant.
Going crazy
And-
and stupid.
Yeah, it's definitely need to talk about. Be on the lookout for Eternal Take review. The deluxe come out tonight
Yep.
as of March 12th.
Along with
Lil
a
Uzi
whole
versus the
slew
world,
of
too.
other music.
A
So
slew,
much music
a
is dropping
plethora,
tonight.
we're gonna
a
have
gaggle.
Yeah, we will have another music episode very soon. But like I said, first we had to definitely discuss this corona. So with that being said, please stay safe. Please stay clean
and healthy.
and stay informed. This has
Indeed.
been another episode of The Four. Any last words before we go ahead and close this out?
Balenci.
Let me tell you, no, you quoted the wrong one.
My bad. What did I?
Hold on.
You should have said.
What are you gonna say?
You should have said.
I already know what he about to
You
say.
should have said.
Don't let him know.
Man, Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh.
I'm ready to do it.
Blue
Got
eyes
that
white
blue
dragon.
eyes white dragon on me.
I
I
cannot
cannot lose. Bars.
They did it wrong too.
Nah, that's cap.
It's. I don't remember how I
Anywho,
On
I
that
walk
note,
out with a new
We
40
on.
Glock.
we
We're gonna
go.
have been making a hole on a milli rock.
I came in with a new 40 Glock. Fuck on your bitch, make that hoe on a milli rock. I'm with my boys and no, we do not milli rock. Funny money.